Hey, good morning, Christopher. This is a demo video for all three of your Sabers. I've got your two Thrawn hunters here with Proffies and the Goth Eco chassis. We'll go over these last because there's a lot of assembly and disassembly. And then I've also got your KR Sabers Desert Wanderer. And I'm still waiting on the emitter, the replacement emitter from Cal to come in the mail. So I'll wait to send these off until I can swap these out. Okay, but for all intents and purposes, for my side, these are all done. So what you want to do is come over here and just unscrew the pommel. You don't have to unscrew the booster section. Okay, these all have your own config and sound fonts on them. So you unscrew the pommel here. This comes right out. You can see your chassis, obviously, and you can pull that right out as well. This is the one that I did on the live stream last night, and I know that you were tuned in, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed watching this come together. But you've got your switch PCBs that came with the kit. You've got a 28mm Smugglers Outpost dark side speaker, but it's recessed into the chassis, so it sounds really good. We use the SO Switch Pixel PCB set, and then of course a removable battery over here in your Proffie. You can get to your SD card and your micro USB from there, and you never have to move the board. Okay, so we'll throw a battery in.
I have to face him, Master.
This only
whether he dies or I do.
This only goes
ends today.
This only goes in one way. There's a slot right here where these switches are, and that has to line up with your two switches on your chassis right here. All right, so if I showed you that, you can see how, there's a straight line between these switches and these. And if you do that, it slides right in. And you can see it bouncing on the pogo pins. All right. Take your pommel and just screw it on all the way. Lock it down all the way tight. And that's what engages that chassis. So now we can come over here and hit activation.
Hello there.
Hit it again. You asked for stock V3s, so that's what you've got in here for your emitter. All right. Auxiliary is the small one right here. And then we could turn this off. So I've got the show emitter on here for now, just because I was testing it with that. This is the one that needs to be swapped out. But of course, when you want to put a blade in it, you're going to want to use this emitter because it gives you the extra blade depth. So we'll go ahead and just take the show emitter and unscrew it. It comes right off like that. Put this emitter on. Screw it all the way down. It does have 3 different blade retentions on it. All right, so we'll use all 3. And then again, we go to another sound font, just hit auxiliary.
Hello there.
Whoops. If you want blade lockup, you hold down aux and hit the saber. You got it down here.
Master Qui-Gon.
We'll do one more.
This is where the fun begins.
And then twist off just like that, right? We'll go ahead and take this blade out and then go over taking the battery out, which is very easy to do. And then we'll go over these Thrawn hunters. Quite a bit to get inside of them. They have removable batteries, but they also have recharge ports, and I'll show you all that here in a second. All right. But again, I'm actually probably just going to leave this on and then have this off to the side because I know this has to get replaced, so I don't forget that. All right, but when you're done, just come over here again and unscrew your pommel. Pull that right out, and then you can pull your chassis out like that. From the positive side of the battery over here by your SO connector, you should be able to pull it out with your finger. And that is basically your Desert Wanderer. So we'll put this all back together and put it off to the side. Just like that. All right. Now we've got your Thrawn Hunters. They each have the stock V3s in them that came with the kit. These actually came with everything. I just wired them together for you. So you've got your kills or your recharge ports right here. How you get to inside of this guy is you have to do two things. First, take this screw out right here, which we'll do real quick. Once you take that out, whoops. Once you take that out, you can just pull this right off. And then you have to take out this big guy right here too. So we'll do that too. This is the same on both of them. So I'm going to show you on this one, and then I'll cut the video and do the big one off camera so we're just not being redundant. But yeah, you take that off too, and now you can pry this out, this entire panel. I just kind of use my Allen key. It comes out just like that. And then that is the inside of your Shoto. So of course you got your Proffie board. You can get to your SD card, your micro USB, never move the board. Again, removable battery slot, your recharge port over here. They both have the 24mm Smugglers Outpost speakers in them. And then I just tried to make it, you know, as clean as we could for a nice install. And they're both one button setup, so your one switches will be right here. What I'm going to do is I'll probably just take off the big one, take off the panel. I'll come back. I'll show you what the inside looks like so that you can see they're both clean. And then we'll go into throwing the batteries in. All right. Okay, I'm back. I got the top panel off of the sheen, and this is what it looks like in there. All right, so Proffie board, same setup, same one button switch here, removable battery, and then all the way over here. Can't see a recharge port over here, but it's right here obviously, and then your 24mm Smugglers Outpost speaker. So what I'm going to do now is I will throw a battery in each of these, close them back up, and then come back and we'll fire them up. All right, so I got both of the panels back on. We've got the Shoto, we've got the sheen. We'll just go over the Shoto first. I do have both kill keys in here, although I will say each of them have to be in there a particular way to kill the battery. If you have any other ones that fit in there better, it's probably a better option. If I were to just kind of touch this guy, I don't know if he'll do it now, but doesn't want to do it now. But it will turn on.
May the force be with you.
Yeah, just like that, right? So it will turn on if it's not in there exactly right. All right, so just be aware of that. But your one switch. See, I haven't even taken out the kill key. We'll take it out.
Much fear in you.
Do it again. Each of these come with this guy. There's two of them, right? But they're interchangeable. This is something that you want to screw in if you want to put a blade in, and it gives you that little bit of extra blade depth. And it also has, of course, the blade retention screw. I haven't done any of these in a while, but I've done quite a few in general, and these look to be a little bit different than the ones that I used to do. So there were some changes on this piece right here. All right. changing sound fonts is a long press. Playing your soundtrack is a double tap. It's a little tricky to do, so you got to be real fast on it.
Hello, Master. It's been a while.
Blade lock up, holding down the button and hitting the saber. And turn it off just like that. We will take the blade out of this guy and then put it in the bigger one, or in the sheen rather. All right, I had to find my Allen key. So this one's doing everything that it should. Take this out. We're going to use the same one because I left the other one just bagged up so that we didn't have to handle both. Come over here for your sheen. Screw this in. Just like that. And again, we'll throw a 1-inch blade. So each of these take a 1-inch diameter needle-pixel blade. Oh, we'll take the kill key out.
Sense much fear in you.
We'll skip ahead a few because we did these with the short one.
Hello, Master.
And they have the identical
It's been a
setup.
while.
Master Qui-Gon. Hello there.
A good flash on flash. Flash of both these sides. Blade lock up.
It's just bad these days. This is where the fun begins. Darth Vader.
Just like that. All right. So we'll go ahead and take the blade out of this one too. And I will break these down off camera because it is a bit of a lengthy process. But basically, you would just do the same thing, right? You can either leave the batteries in there and put your kill key in and charge it from here so you never have to open this up. Or if you ever needed to take the batteries out, of course, you'd take this screw out, this big one out, take your panel off, and you could get to the battery that way. All right. So yeah, that is basically your 3 sabers. Let me know if you got any questions, and if not, I will ship these out as soon as your replacement emitter comes in. All right. Thanks.